Huh? Wait, what? Hey, what's up? It's Neo. Yeah, ready to check out episode 5 of Bleach. In the last episode, this is the second half of a two-parter episode, where we are introduced to Chad, right? I heard that around episode 16 or episode 17, up until episode 16 and episode 17, we're going to be doing a bunch of like two-part episodes that pretty much just like introduce a lot of like basic stuff, like just like set up everything for like the main story, right? So we're still in the middle of like a bunch of setup arc stuff, which is, I'm not unfamiliar with that kind of stuff in shonen anime, right? 16, 17 episodes is not that bad to get into like some main stuff, okay? Like compared to something like One Piece and like they got a whole like, I think the entire first arc was just set up for like just the rest of the story. And when that is like, I don't know, like I want to say maybe like 40, 50 episodes as a setup, right? And it's not all of that is even filler, right? So you can't really like skip any of it. So you know what? In terms of that, and compared to that, 17 episodes, 16 episodes, that's no problem at all to me, buddy. But yeah, I think this is going to be an episode that's on its own, episode 5, right? Since this is the second half of a two-parter, and I think I'd like to like group up the two-parters after this video, right? So moving forward, I think episode 6 is the next one, and then episode 7. I'm gonna see if that's going to be a two-parter. Then I'm going to like react to both in one video, and keep to speed things up a bit. Bleach is a long anime, right? And I do plan on watching some of the filler arcs, the ones that are good. I hear there's some good filler arcs in Bleach, right? So I'm gonna be watching some of that eventually when I get to it. So yeah, that's the plan with the Bleach reactions. Anyway, enough of the boring beginning stuff. I'm going to start up Bleach episode 5. Phrasing, buddy. What are you about to do, Rukia? Oh, okay. This was at the end of the last episode. Okay. Oh no! Kuso. Yeah, what a time to run into Hollow that's actually fought Soul Reapers before. I wonder if Ichigo's mom like was killed by a Hollow, or like something like that, right? Something to do with like the spiritual world, or like the Soul Reaper world, right? Like all that stuff, or was it just like a regular death? Like some kind of disease. I wonder if we'll ever learn about that, right? I wonder. It's completely possible that we will just like not hear about it again. You're like, okay, Ichigo's mom is dead. No, don't need to get into any more details about that. And we went through a whole series of My Hero Academia without once knowing anything about Deku's dad, except the fact that he works overseas. I think that's all we know. Literally, like, Deku becomes like the world's greatest hero for like a good while, and not once do we hear about Deku's dad. Like, yeah, we hear about him one time. Is that going to be another? Is there going to be another situation like that with Ichigo's mom? I mean, like, there doesn't need to be that much detail. Like, she's dead, right? Like, what's My Hero Academia's excuse? Like the guy is still alive. He's working overseas, but like, you know, his son becomes like one of the most, like probably the most famous hero on the planet for like, you know, probably a solid amount of time, I would say, right? He beat like the greatest threat in the world, you know? Okay, I don't want to turn this into a My Hero Academia rant, but that was kind of crazy, isn't it? Huh? Wait, what? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Chad fights hollows. Let's fucking go. He's not a pacifist when it comes to fucking hollows. Yo. Let's go, Chad. That's a real Giga Chad move. Yeah, what the fuck is going on here? I'm so fucking confused. Yeah, can you see it? Wait, so he just hit him by so he can sense it. Oh my god. What? So he can sense the presence, but he cannot see or like hear or smell or anything like that? That's fucking insane. Does Chad have like some kind of sixth sense? Jumps really high. I'm pretty sure Chad can jump that high. He's gonna jump. He's gonna fucking jump. Let's fucking go, Chad. Holy shit. Oh no, he's not. He doesn't even need to jump. He's gonna. No fucking way. He's not gonna do that, is he? No fucking way. And just like that, all the power went out for the whole fucking block. But it's worth it. Let's fucking go! What the hell? Okay, Chad is fucking awesome. What the fuck? Okay, I was not expecting this at all. I hope they don't erase his memories. What the hell? He spawned little mini-me's? Yeah, you even know who this fucking guy is? This guy is the Chad. Why are you calling him an idiot? You don't know. You don't know if he's dumb or what. Okay. Chad just randomly, like, attacking random places with no plan at all. Okay, not the smartest move. It's kind of a waste of energy. What are they about to do? What are they about to do? What are you gonna do, Rukia? Are those like leeches? So like he can spawn little tiny versions of himself, and like those things can like spawn little leeches and shit. Like what can the leeches spawn? Can they spawn like eggs? I don't know. Gross. That's what it looks like. Oh, they explode. What are you about to do, Chad? Oh, shit. Not a hostage situation. Oh, okay. They're like little frogs. I thought they were just like little versions of him. So he spawns frogs, and the frogs spawn leeches. And the leeches explode. Ouch. This guy's a fucking freak. What are you planning, Rukia? Because Ichigo's here. Alright, wait. Wait, hold on, what are you about to do? Oh my god, the suspense! No! Commercial break! Just kidding. Okay, I was right. Ichigo's here. This guy seems pretty strong, so I wanted to see how Ichigo handles him. He struggled a bit against Orihime's brother. Ew. Sorry, this is like fucking gross every time I fucking see it. It's like they're like popping a pimple and like leeches come out. Yeah, this guy's a fucking freak. Tell him, Ichigo. Huh? Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah, Chad can't see him. That probably looks super weird to Chad right now. Okay. I was about to say. So I was just about to say, like, if Rukia can like tank like those leeches as much as she did and still survive in her human form, then like that should be like no problem for Ichigo. How did this guy kill Soul Reapers again? What okay, so this guy is just kind of a trickster. Oh wait, what? So he's the one who put the kid into the fucking parakeet. So like, that's fucking insane. So this guy was like, he was a piece of shit in real, he was a piece of shit and as a human, and he became a hollow, right? And like, he as a hollow, he managed to like put this kid's soul into like a fucking bird, and like just wreak further havoc. What the fuck? How the fuck can that happen for so long? He said 3 months. Oh my god. Or oh okay, if you can run it. No, okay. Probably even longer than 3 months then. How long has he been doing this for? That's kind of crazy. If this is just like episode, so I'm thinking about like this, right? Like this is episode 5, right? And this is episode 5 and we're already seeing like hollows, and I'm assuming that, you know, this guy would be considered a weak hollow, right? Like he's just kind of he's just kind of twisted, kind of like clever, kind of like tricky, right? He's a liar. Uses deceit as a weapon, right? But in terms of like strength, he seems kind of weak, right? What are stronger hollow capable of? That's what I'm wondering now. Like, if this guy can do like this much damage, right, as a weak hollow, relatively weak hollow, yeah, I can't imagine what like stronger, smarter hollow, more evil hollow. I can't imagine what they're capable of and what they're going to be doing. This is interesting. This is interesting that this kind of stuff is like happening like just on the lower level of things. He's a kid. Of course he's gonna believe you. You sadistic fuck. Get him, Ichigo. Get him. Righteous anger. Ooh! Give him a taste of his own medicine. Nice. That's fucking cathartic. Yeah. Oh shit! That's fucking savage. I like that shit. Get him! So yeah, Ichigo did not struggle against this guy at all. Wait, hold on. Did I speak too soon? What is this? What's this now? The gates of hell have opened? Oh. That's kind of crazy. That we actually see like the gates of hell open every single time a super evil hollow dies. Like you literally see the gates of hell. That's actually kind of cool. That's kind of sick. Like it's it's not a figure of speech. That's crazy. Oh man. So okay, so this guy, so this one, the Mr. Serial Killer guy, right? Like he was so he was like more twisted, right? More cunning, more like evil than Orihime's brother, obviously, right? So yeah, okay, this was a good episode to introduce that concept. So this is like, yeah, it seems like we're just being introduced to a bunch of concepts right now. So we're still world building. I mean, like I already said that in the beginning of this reaction video, but yeah, okay, but I thought that was a very interesting concept right there, just to be able to see like stuff like the gates of hell, and also just being able to see Chad just like being a Chad. Holy shit! I don't know much about like what Chad's going to be doing later in the series, but I can't wait to see more of him. I didn't know he was going to be like I didn't know he was going to be like fighting and stuff. I mean, I've never seen him in any fight scenes, any Bleach fight scenes that I've seen. Yeah, this is interesting. I wonder how he gets roped into this whole thing. Just like much like Orihime, right? Like I'm wondering how she gets roped into this whole thing. I'm assuming that he's gonna have his brain, his memory wiped, and just put him to rest or let him live as a parakeet. Oh, true. He makes a good point. In a sense, he's getting what he wanted. Aww. Let's make Chad a Soul Reaper right now. Look how useful he was, even just as a normal human. So does Chad know about ghosts, I guess? I don't know if we've ever established his history with like souls, ghosts, spirits. Because he was like just punching air, and it seemed like he knew that there was a ghost. Or was it just because the parakeet was telling him about it? Okay, well, I guess that's the end of that episode, and that's probably the part 2. What is this? Is there end credits? Oh, we're gonna see that guy with the fucking bucket hat in the next episode. Oh my god! Oh, I'm excited. I always thought he was a cool looking character, actually. Okay. Ooh, I can't wait for the next episode. I think I'm gonna be watching, episode 6 and 7. All right. So interesting episode. So, okay. So in the last arc, we were introduced to the concepts of how like some like good souls can just be turned into like hollows, right? With Orihime's brother, if they were like I don't know, somehow like just like taken and forced into becoming a hollow. This guy, I guess, did I miss something? I wonder like if I saw how exactly he became a hollow, or was he just like just became a hollow just because he was like already such a corrupt soul. His soul was already pretty corrupt, right? I think that's what it was. I think that's what it said. So, and then like we find out what happens to like corrupt, like super evil souls, right? Like the ones who do like the really fucked up shit. Like so like the gates of hell open up for people like him, or hollows like him. I wonder if it just happens to hollows, right? Like yeah. Here's a question then, right? Like maybe they'll introduce this concept in a later episode, right? To do like now, like my question. I'm not asking if it's going to be a spoiler or anything. If this is a spoiler, that I have to answer the question, right? But like, the question I'm asking myself is that do evil souls from evil people who were alive and then they die, do they just instantly become hollows, or do they just become evil souls that pass on? Like, and if they are just evil souls, do they still end up in Soul Society, or do they end up in like some kind of like bad version of Soul Society, or do they just go straight to hell, right? So like, does hell have like, or does like every bad person become a hollow instantly? Then like because they were evil, they're like instantly gonna go to like hell, right? It's already been determined that they go to hell. I'm also wondering, I mean, like, we're talking about hell now, right? We're talking about hell, we're talking about the afterlife, we're talking about Soul Society. I think Soul Society is kind of like this show's version, the Bleach World version of like heaven or something, right? Or is Soul Society different from something like heaven? And if that's the case, is there some kind of like, judge of like character like somebody who judges a soul's character or something like that? Is there like a person who does that? Is there like a soul reaper who does that, or like some kind of god, or like someone like a Saint Peter, like the biblical Saint Peter, right, who judges your soul before you go into heaven? Is there something like that in Bleach, right? Or is it just kind of like a universal law? Is it just like just how things work in this world, right? Like there's no person, singular entity that judges a soul, right? It's just the world itself already has like some kind of formula for determining whether or not someone is evil enough to go to hell. Yeah, these are the questions I'm wondering now. I wonder if I'm like getting really. I wonder if I'm getting too deep into it. But I will say, Chad is a fucking cool character. He's a fucking Chad, and I gotta stop saying that. Because if I just keep going, I'm just gonna say that every fucking time. But like, I like Chad. He's a cool character, and I like to. I hope he doesn't have his memory wiped. He seems like the kind of character that you would want to have like around to help out. It makes sense to wipe Orihime's memory, right? Because she's just a normal girl, right? As far as we've seen of her so far, she's just a normal girl. She doesn't need to know all this Soul Reaper crap, right? But Chad, just as a normal human, was able to fight a pretty strong hollow, like stronger than like a mindless hollow at least, right? He has techniques, he has like skills, rather than like just unga bunga smash, And Chad is also not only that, but he's a decent guy. He seems trustworthy, right? Maybe make him a Soul Reaper even, Yeah, I wonder if he's gonna have his memory wiped. I really do wonder about that, because I feel like he's also the kind of guy that Rukia might decide like he's too useful to have around, right? So it's not worth like erasing his memory. I don't see him as being he doesn't really talk much, right? He's not the kind of guy that would go around and blab these whole things. He seems pretty discreet, and it would be nice for Ichigo to have like a friend, right, that's in this world that knows all this stuff too, right? That could also help out. And he was able to help out Rukia without even knowing anything with knowing very little about what's going on, So he's proven his usefulness, at least in terms of whatever like Ichigo and Rukia is doing, I'm hoping he would be like the first person that does not get his memory wiped. We're gonna find out at the beginning of the next episode. Anyway, I guess that's all I got. This has been Neo, and if you would hit that like and subscribe button, and leave a comment if you got something to say. If you have anything to say about like the episode or anything that I've said, as long as it's not spoilers. Anyway, yeah. Have a good day or night. Bye.